Okay, so this is day one of my Proverbs journey, and I didn't even know which one that I was going to do first. And I was sitting here at work. Um, and mind you, I just lost a job a couple months ago, a job that was very stressful and had no purpose to it whatsoever. And I prayed to God to get a job that really helped me feel like I was doing something good for the world and doing His work. And I was absolutely blessed to have this job come into my life. That being said, no job comes without any kind of stressors or anything like that. So I was sitting here kind of feeling sorry for myself, thinking, this job is stressful as well, though it isn't that stressful. But just sometimes we get to the place where we don't want to work. Like we just really don't want to work. And so I was going through Proverbs, and God led me to Proverbs 10:4, and it says, "He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich." And so this became like this spiritual law for me. It's a spiritual law of diligence. It didn't say that he might be rich. It could happen one day. Maybe it never will. It said, no, if you're diligent, then you will be rich. Meaning you will keep, because diligence, you keep working, you keep at it, you keep moving. Even if you're tired, even if you don't want to do it. Not saying you can't take a break. Everybody needs a break. I'm really not with this philosophy of you don't get any sleep and you just, grind forever, because we're not made to do that. I mean, we're human. We're made to rest as well. But resting is part of diligence. Don't go out to the party. Get some sleep. Don't be up to 5 in the morning doing craziness. Get some sleep so that you can get up and do the things that you need to do. So even resting is diligent. I have to keep working that into my head, because sometimes I'm the type of person, and I know a lot of us might be like this, where you feel like you just have to keep going. You just have to keep working, because if you don't, then you're not being diligent. That's not true. So I think this really helped me. I love how God always is the leader of everything. And so I will remember that Proverbs 10:4, be diligent. Just be diligent. It's really not that hard to be diligent. We just have to keep going over the obstacles and the different things that make us feel like we have to quit or we have to stop, or like we just can't do it. It's winning the race. It's soaring like eagles instead of fainting. That's diligence. It's that steadfastness that God calls us to be, because He knows if you're diligent and you keep going and you're steadfast, then you will be rich. And with rich, meaning you will be abundant and prosperous, even healthy. There is diligence even in health. Diligence is a part of wellness. I have fallen off the track so many times when it comes to eating right and exercising. I think we all do, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not like it's a big secret that, these things are hard to do sometimes for us. But just because you fall off the bike doesn't mean that you're done. You still jump back on the bike. Even if you fall off again, you can fall off 7 times. As long as you get back up, you're still diligent. And I think sometimes we get too hard on ourselves, because I've started this business and it didn't do well, and I started that business and it didn't do well. Why would I start another business? Because you're being diligent. And there may be some things you need to correct and tweak, but you're still being diligent. So day one of Proverbs life is to be diligent. And just so you know, if you're going to follow me on this journey, I expect to have a Proverbs life every day for 30 days. Maybe not, but I think so. Let's be diligent and say that, yes, we'll have a Proverbs life, at least one every day. And what I'm going to do is write the lesson that I've learned every day. And at the end of that 30-day journey, you should have something that you can look at and say, hey, this is how I want to live my life. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.